All right, welcome to another SP Moves, Sports Pod Moves video. We're gonna go over one of my favorite gymnasty workouts. One of our main goals when we're doing these videos is to make sure that you don't really need a lot of equipment. Like the whole point of it is that gymnastics workouts are generally low equipment, all body weight. So we're gonna try to make it challenging, and we'll also talk about progressions along the way. And I'll explain to you why we are doing things and for what body parts is this really good for. So today's really mainly lower body, and we're going to start with a fundamental movement called the deep squats. So for those of you who can get into a deep squat with your heels down, that's what we want to do. There's a lot of different progressions. You can put a book under your heels. You can hold on to a counterweight, but we're gonna do this for 5 minutes. So let's get into it. What I'd like to do is get you into a basically straight position where your foot is basically neutral like so, not out like this. And we're gonna get into a deep squat. And we're gonna first 5 minutes. The first minute is basically just staying into this deep squat progression. Now, Callie has an issue with getting this deep squat position without having something under her heel. So what we did was we just put 2 sliders in. But what you can do is you can put a small book under there. You can don't put plates. That would be dangerous. I feel like if you put a dish down there, you might actually crack it. it might break in a million different pieces. We are about we have 10 more seconds into it. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're gonna get into right shoulder down, left shoulder or left hand into this position. Yeah, try to keep your foot straight, yeah. Gonna move out of Callie's way, and we're going to push our hip out like this. I don't know if the video is getting this, but we are listening to Straight Outta Plano playlist, which is amazing. And Eminem is playing on right now.
You can find him on Spotify.
Yes. Now the thing is that people, when they come into the clinic, they're always surprised at the music that we're playing. It's mostly because I don't give a shit.
Hashtag no filter.
So there's a lot of explicits. I know that there's some studios that don't allow for explicit music. I just leave it on. It's mostly because of laziness and because I like listening to the music. And also, if you've ever been, now we're gonna switch over to the right side. You will notice that I also have a lot of explicits in just my normal daily language. So a regression to this, instead of doing this, you can use your elbow and push your knee out this way. Man, we got some DMX coming in
Do
this
any of your
session.
gymnasts know this?
What?
This music? This 90s?
No, none of my gymnasts actually know any 90s rap or music, which is bullshit.
It's sad.
Which actually, if you think about it, it is oldies now. To think about it, it's like actual fucking oldies, which is really shitty that I'm that old. Okay, we got it. 2, 1. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna go head to a block. So you're gonna go down like this and then up like this for a minute. Whoa! Woo! It's a deep burn. Okay, last minute is windshield wipers. So what you're going to do, get into a little bit wider stance, and you're just going to try to internally rotate while keeping your heel and your foot on the floor.
Oh.
Like this. Whoa! Oh! Yeah, like this. Now, Callie's doing the regress version, which is she's just pivoting on her toe, and I'm pivoting all the way on my foot. Our goal is actually to learn how to get into internal rotation of our hips. And done. So I want you to shake it out. That was 5 minutes of deep squat progression. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get into a hollow position. So Callie, can you get down on the floor?
Face up.
Face up, yeah. So a hollow position is going to look like this. The hardest regression is going to be with your hands out like this, feet pointed this way. And what she's going to do is she's going to lift her hips up now. Lift your hip up. Like, yes, like that, but also with your...
I can't.
Yeah, okay. So the first mistake that I made was I thought Callie could do an actual hollow position. So we're going to get her off the floor. So there's a lot of different mistakes that people make when they do hollow position. One of them is when they get to hollow position, they just kind of move their hips like this, like they're just flexing their hips and knees. But when I say move your hips up, I actually move just your hip up. So do you see? I'm not actually moving my legs.
Yeah, but do it with your legs extended.
So if you're doing a hollow position, you should be able to rock back and forth really nice and smooth like this. Most people, Callie, can you get on the... So when most people do a hollow position, can you do that rock for me? Right, so you see how it's like, It's more of like a teeter-totter. It's because she doesn't actually understand how to get into a hollow position. So the hip, instead of moving your hip into flexion like this, the hip has to actually just come up into a nice hollow cradle position like this, so that all parts of the hollow position is like a nice U shape or a banana shape. Right now, hers is like this and then goes like that. So for the time being, what we're going to do is we're just going to do the most regressed version. So you're just gonna keep your toes pointed. You're gonna get into a 90-degree position with your knees, 90 degrees at your hip. You're going to bring your hands up, or you can bring your hands to here. And what you're going to do is we're not even going to worry about the lower position of our hollow position. We're just gonna worry about making sure that this part of our body, which is our torso, is going to come up in one nice position. So come up. Yeah, good. So I should be able to get right under, bring it up just a little bit more, there. Now, another way of cheating is keeping your hands out like this. So hands are gonna be near your, and then we gotta make sure our double chin is happening like that. And now we're gonna move up like this. So instead of like, we always wanna do a hollow position like this, and we're thinking like, oh yeah, we're getting into a hollow position. Wrong! You are not getting into a hollow position. That's a fucking lie. You are just using all of your neck muscles, which is just gonna create more fucking neck issues. So you wanna make sure that our neck is in this position when we do this, okay? So that's the first thing that we're going to do. The second thing we're gonna do is a plank. So can you get on that plank position? Okay, so a plank position, this is actually a very good plank position. And what we actually wanna do is keep our feet together. And do you see how we're hollowing through here, which is great? Everything is like a straight line like this. Can we show you a bad one, which is just like, yes. So we disengage through our torso and our low back gets into like this position. This is the fucking shittiest plank. I don't want to see this. What we want to do is engage our core, engage our torso. Everything should be solid, right? I shouldn't be able to move you more. Okay? We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds and then we're going to rest for 30 seconds. So we have an interval of 30 seconds of hollow, 30 seconds of plank, and then 30 seconds of rest. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Hold this position. Good. 30 seconds. Lock out here. Good. Excellent. Point your toe. When we're doing this, you should be turning on everything that's basically rib cage down to your hip, basically from here to here. This is gonna come down. Good. Double chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. We're gonna get into a plank position. Make sure everything's solid. Feet together. Good. Push. Good. And go. Hold. Good. I shouldn't be able to push this down, right? This should be very solid. Keep on going. Good. You got what I need. See, I should be able to like kind of just lean up on this shit. Lean. Keep on going. That's 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds. So again, if you want to progress this position, you can get your feet into more of a extended version of it instead of 90-90. And then you could also really try to lift your hips up. You could also try just like 1 foot out and 1 foot into a 90 degree. You got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, again. 30 seconds, starting, good, hold, good, like that, double chin, good, keep on going, good. Now, if you really also want to make this hard, you can put a block here and a block here, and that will really make it hard because it's just like a little bit of weight on either end. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flip over. Good, hold, good. Excellent. So I would like her to do a double chin like this, good. Lengthen your neck, double chin, good. Hold. You got what I need. Hold, come on, push, push. You got 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds. That's our second set. We're gonna do, how many sets did we say? 5.
Immediately regret.
You immediately regretted this, don't you, to be my demonstrator. We got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hold. Good. Point your toe. This should be solid too. Like, I should be able to hit this. Do you see this? Not solid. Better. More solid. Good. Double chin, lengthen right through here. Good. Abs tight. I should be able to just like really get into it. Hold. Keep on going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn over. Good. And go. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Keep on going. Yep. Yes. Good job. I should be able to lean like this. This is a good lean. It's a great table. Yeah. We have 15 more seconds. We have 10 more seconds. Keep on going. The shakes are real. Double chin. Good. Lengthen through here. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. That was round 3. We're about to head into round 4. I guess you should be doing more core training. Does Yoga Flow not do this type of gymnastic?
It's very shitty core in yoga.
Yeah.
It's fake it core in yoga.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Point your toes, good. Abs long, good. Bring this up. She's gonna try to cheat now because we're at that later edge. Keep on going. Abs tight, good, excellent. I should also not be able to push on this. Like you gotta be able to be strong into your hip flexors right there. Keep on going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Abs tight, good. Good. Yep, good. Good. Now, oftentimes another mistake is that people's arms right through here will go forward like this, so that it's like near their eyes, and really it should be under your armpit. So you gotta pull up or actually just move everything this way. Good. Move everything this way. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We have one more round here, 30 seconds. Okay, scoot down. Good. We don't have enough time, but my other video, we were just at the beginning of starting to talk about how I've met Drake 3 times. But I can't explain that. I can't explain that in 30 seconds.
These intervals are too short.
These intervals are too short, so stay tuned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good, double chin. Good, like this. Excellent, like this. Excellent, good, solid, solid. Keep on going. Yes, good. 15 more seconds, 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Push, 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 push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Other side. Good. Excellent. 30 seconds into this. Good. Solid. She's got to move a little bit more forward. More like this. Good. Hold. It's easier to go into this position rather than right under you. This actually also is a very good shoulder burn. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, that was 5 rounds of hollow to plank position. The next thing we're going to do, which both Callie and I are going to do, but she's going to do a more regressed version, and I'm going to do more of a solid version. But you're going to need a pillowcase for this because your knees are going to jam onto something. So, Callie, can you grab us some pillows? So, what you're going to do is you're going to get a pillow. You're going to put it on the flat, like so. Good. You're going to get on your tippy toes like this, all right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hips forward and we're going to lean back like we're doing limbo. And we're gonna go 5, woo, 4, 3, 2, 1 until you hit the pillow. Now, let me just show you a couple of ways you can try to cheat on this, which will be bullshit. Don't cheat. But the one thing that most people do is that they're afraid they're gonna fall back. You're not gonna fall back. But number 2 is they get into hip flexion. So this is what hip flexion is. And then they're just basically doing a squat. The whole goal of doing this sissy squat, and it's not sissy in the sense of a negative derogatory term, it's sissy for Sisyphus, the Greek the Greek myth story, which is Sisyphus had to like push up a ball up a hill or a huge boulder up the hill, but the hill was never ending. Like he just had to keep on pushing. Anyways, so we want to get up on our toes as much as we can get up on our toes. We're gonna move our hips forward like this so we have a nice C shape. And then we're going to keep our hands to our chest and we're going to do a 5-second tempo into the pillow. So we're gonna do 4 sets of 10 reps. We're gonna do, in between sets, we're gonna do a minute, all right? A minute rest. 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how we can do this as a regression for some of you, you can just put something higher so that we don't have to, that's 2, so that we don't have to go all the way down. 3, good.
I think you need the regression more than I do.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, we're gonna do a 1-minute break. If you're doing this correctly, you're gonna feel it a lot in your quads, but this is also a great way to make sure that your tendons or your patellar tendon gets really strong, because it has to be under eccentric strength or eccentric pull the entire time. So we have about 30 seconds to tell a story. What updates do we have? The update that I have is that I cut my fucking lawn.
Real exciting.
Real exciting. I cut the lawn. Oh, I saved a squirrel yesterday. I swear to God, I saved a squirrel. It was like stuck into a crevice. I will post that video soon, but I fucking... And then the squirrel like jumped on me to thank me.
So now you
And
have
also-
rabies as well.
COVID and rabies. Okay, and go.
First one's always a little shaky.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really important that you do not allow your hips to break. 8, 10. Okay. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're changing out the siding on our Wheelo building at Lovers in Inwood, and there was a squirrel's nest in there.
Aw.
And a squirrel came flying the fuck out. And it went into a crevice. And Krista was like, can you help me? I was like, to do what? She's like, there's a squirrel stuck there. I was like, I'm cutting the lawn.
That squirrel.
Fuck that squirrel. That squirrel went
He's
into
on
that
private
crevice.
property.
Yeah, that squirrel is fucking private property trespassing. Like, he's lucky I didn't take out my gun. So I finished the lawn, and it was still stuck in there because I thought that he would eventually like get the fuck out of there. We got 10 more seconds. Putting this story on pause. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. 2.
Do you need the blocks?
So that was a good example of not what to do. I was just showing you.
That was
3.
on purpose.
That was on purpose. I think the people need to see. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. All right. 1 minute. So I finished cutting the lawn at Wheelo, and this poor little squirrel was still stuck. It was like basically a stairwell. He was stuck in between a crevice, between the ground and the stairwell. So luckily I had gloves on because I ain't trying to get rabies. And I have this all on video. So I made sure that my GoPro was like set up correctly. Content. You gotta get that content. And at first I like tried to pull his hind legs. I thought this motherfucker was dead, but it wasn't. And then I started pulling a little bit harder. I mean, I didn't want to rip the poor squirrel in half. But then I could see that he was like kind of wiggling himself out because he was like just trying to get even deeper into it. Then I pulled him out, and when I pulled him out, I could like grab his hind legs. So he was like this big. Oh, last one. Now we're gonna do shrimp squats. Shrimp squats are super important because they allow for obviously single leg strength, but also they force you to ankle dorsiflexion. But one of the things that we often cheat at and when we do this exercise is that we try to lift our heel up. The whole goal is to make sure that your heel doesn't go down. So this is what a shrimp squat looks like. Callie, you're gonna get into that position. Good, and come back up. Okay, but there's other regressed versions of this. So one of the regressed versions is that you don't have to come down as far. You can get 2 blocks, and you can get your knee down into this position. Yep. And that means that you don't have to get that far down into a shrimp squat. Now you can obviously make it harder by taking out and then coming back up. All right? So you guys choose what your shrimp squat regression is going to be. I'm going to use a block, 1 block. We're gonna do this together. So Callie, you can just come up this way. I'm gonna come up this way. We're gonna do, let's do left leg up. Okay. So left leg is out, good. I'm gonna do this out. All right, you ready? We're gonna do 10. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Maybe you should use a block.
Second set.
7. 8. 9. 10. Good. I'm gonna switch it up. Ready? Yep. Sure you don't want to use a block.
Well, not on this. Not on. I gotta be even. I'll do.
Okay, and go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. 1 minute. Rest. Okay, so to continue with my squirrel story, I got it out and I'm holding it, and then it jumps out of my hand, and it's trying to go back into the actual church or into the actual building. So it's now scaling the fucking walls, and it's like fucking. It looked like motherfucking Spider-Man. Like it was squirrel version of Spider-Man. And he gets to a window, and the window's obviously like not very grabby, because the brick has like some gravity, so for his nails. He gets to the window, it's fully like obviously slick, and he falls again right back into my hands. This time I grab him. It's fucking fighting. Oh, we're about to have to go into it. Pause. And go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. More. 10. Good. Other side. One.
Now is the goal to land your knee behind your heel?
2. Yes.
Okay.
Or actually, the further your knee comes forward, the better on both sides.
The front, the standing leg.
Yeah. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. So, I'm fucking grabbing this thing and it's like all over the place. And I'm fucking trying to get to the nearest tree so I can like make a no home in the tree. Well, this motherfucker had another idea. Because as soon as I let the grip off just a little bit, this motherfucker jumps on my arm. And I was like, oh my God! It's on me! I gotta get Ebola! I gotta get for whatever reason I said herpes. I didn't know why. I thought I was gonna get herpes from the squirrel. I mean, it's closer to Harry Hines. I don't know what he's been doing. Anyway, so I'm like, oh my God, check it off me! And then it jumped away from me and it headed towards the truck. I was like, don't go towards the truck! And then it went up a fucking tree. So I basically saved another life today. Oh yeah.
Good job.
Okay, here we go.
The world thanks you for contributing to the squirrel population.
Round 3. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Other side. 1. 2.
My left leg is definitely stronger than my right leg. Significantly.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Woo! Gave out. 10. Ah! We're still so much fucking work to do at that location, but I would say the West Lovers Wheeler location is a truer version of what my vision has always been about how the Sports Pod would run and what it should look like. So I'm so excited to get this thing open and show the public and show our athletes what a real sports medicine clinic should look like, or what my vision of a sports clinic should look like. But which is like, if anybody, a lot of you have been to the Sports Pod, it's just such a different atmosphere, it's such a different way of doing things. And I really believe that that's like what the future is going to be like. But we'll see. Our hope is that it opens on June 1st, but who knows, we could still be quarantined by then. All right, last one. We started with
Left up.
left up.
Yep.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. More. 10. All right. Okay. That was 4 sets of shrimp squats. The last thing we're going to do is called Nordics. And this is straight up for your hamstring. You're gonna need something for your knees. So Callie, can you get the elbows? Because you're just gonna do it. So let's put it up more this way. So she's gonna get on her knees. Scoot back just a little bit towards me. Good. So it's really important that you have a partner for this, or you can make sure that you put your feet under a couch or something that can hold your weight. I'm going to sit on her heels like so. This is a good ankle plantar flexion mobility or passive mobility. And then what she's going to do is she's going to fight herself from falling forward. Now, one of the easier mistakes is to bend from the hip and then go forward. Yeah. Nah, brah. This is not what we're doing. So we're gonna go forward like we're in a plank position, hips forward. So you can put your hands in front of you, Callie. Yeah? So you can brace the fall. Hips forward though. Hips forward.
They're cramping.
They are cramping. You're just gonna go all the way down. 1. So all the way down, make sure that your hip is under you. So if you see how this lumbar spine is like fully extended, so she's gonna turn on her abs, move her butt forward, go. Abs tight. 1, good. Again. 2. Keep on going. 3. 4. 5. Good. 6. 7. One more. 8. Good. And relax. So you can see that Callie can only really hold the position for basically 20 degrees and then she would just drop. This is a good example of what active and passive ranges of motion are and where she's really strong and where she's really weak. So I'm gonna do this next set, but we're gonna wait another 30 seconds. So that gives you guys a rest so that you guys can do it with us. But Callie's gonna hit right on top, my feet. So I'm a little heavier than Callie. So she's going to really just put her feet or her knees right on my bottom of my sole. And then she's going to make sure that her weight is right on my gastrocs. And so our goal is making sure that our butt doesn't stick, it doesn't push Callie away. Our goal is to continue to squeeze her glutes, making sure that we have hip extension. And then we're going to slowly get into a position. 1, right? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. One more. 8. And relax. Got a minute. I'm gonna switch places, so Callie, now you know what I expect.
I want to measure the hip or the angle on the video and see who truly is getting further.
I'm definitely.
I don't think you're getting as far as you think you are.
I think
There was a lot of butt in my face.
yeah, there was not butt in your
There was
face.
butt in my face.
No, it with no butter in the face.
Comment your opinion
Below.
below.
But
And subscribe.
yeah, but there was no butter in the face. Absolutely not.
My evasive maneuvers prevented it. That's the only thing.
I think you're also like the way that you were holding my legs were like head first. Whereas
I have to lean, I have to put that much weight. I have to lean forward to get enough weight on you.
I think that's losing count, but whatever. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Yep. 1 minute. This is the last set. Just as a aside, the pillow that I'm using is the pillow that I fucking hate. It's the worst. It's so fucking squishy. I hate squishy pillows. They're the absolute worst. Everybody asks me what kind of pillow should I buy, and I always say it's up to you. Really, it's whatever your preference is. My preference is to do a very hard pillow, but you could also do a soft pillow. Honestly, no one really fucking knows. We got 15 seconds for that last set. City of Compton. In the city! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips forward. 1. Hips forward. 2. Our goal is to turn on your hamstring as much as possible.
If you're not cramping, you're doing it wrong.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And that's it. That concludes our Sports Pod Move series. This was a gymnastics workout for our lower limb. If you have any questions or concerns, comment below. Subscribe to our channel. Please, please, please like the video. Please, please, please. And if you have any issues with movement or you have any sports medicine related issues, please don't hesitate to contact us or find more info at www.thesportspod.co. Move free, humans.